Atomic Habit. Atomic Habit Summary. Redesign your life with its teachings. Atomic Habits is a book written by James Clear, and it is focused on building good habits while breaking bad ones. This book emphasizes how good and bad habits can impact your routine and how the smallest changes can end up providing big results eventually. 3 key factors this book teaches. The core theme of Atomic Habits is about changing yourself and moving towards a progressive lifestyle. James Clear uses different aspects to discuss his insights on this idea. Here we have the 3 key ideas that this book teaches. 1. Small habits can make big differences. Whether large or small, unnoticeable habits are strong enough to create undeniable differences over time. This principle is all-important in personal growth. It shows that dedication with consistency has more power than intensity. Through the simplest of daily habits, such as reading a chapter or taking a short stroll, individuals can make this shift in their lives. These little behaviors mount up over time, contributing to substantial learning, health results, and greater happiness without fatiguing the person. 2. Focus on the system instead of setting goals. This strategy shows the route rather than the destination. For example, instead of setting a goal to write a book, begin by developing a system that involves writing some amount every day. With this method, one can visualize progress and adjust what needs to be changed, making the path towards anything more passable and less terrifying. It is about establishing a sustainable daily routine that facilitates self-growth and self-improvement. 3. One must build habits based on identity. The most critical takeaway from Atomic Habits is the idea that any kind of long-term transformation is the product of identity change. Clear discusses this unique idea to accomplish a specific goal in life. One should instead be the kind of person who can attain those ends. Or, instead of having the goal to run a marathon, make yourself a runner. Such an identity-based way to develop a habit implies that actions are not just tasks to be undertaken but reflections of who one is, as a result of which habits are more structured and involve a person fully. The 4 laws of building better habits. James Clear in his Atomic Habits Summary mentions how habits can be changed with 4 steps. This process makes it very easy to move from a hard to an easy and progressive lifestyle. Below are those 4 steps along with the insights behind their work. 1. Cue. The cue signals the brain to start the behavior we are having, so we consider it as a command to one of our daily habits. Recognizing the cues in project management can help the teammates make their first steps to the task faster. As such, this can be achieved by scheduling automated alerts or by printed milestones such as Gantt charts that signal the start of a new phase and stimulate prompt and unflattering action. 2. Craving. Once the habit is formed, it becomes self-sustaining, with craving serving as the motivation power behind every habit, as it is that makes the attraction. The act of channeling the drive for success and completion has a positive effect on teams by motivating them to keep aligning their efforts. So doing also is obtaining satisfaction, occurring as tasks change from in progress to completed on a Gantt chart, which in turn serves to keep one motivated. 3. response. The response is the act or practice you do that could be affected by how simple or difficult the process is. The best project guidelines connect the tasks to the timeline, leading to higher compliance and improved schedule implementation. The application of tools such as Gantt charts contributes to clarity of project tasks and deadlines, which is essential for implementing the team members by breaking down tasks into simpler responses. 4. Reward. Achievements are the purpose of each habit and reward you by creating a positive sensation and making the habit-forming loop stronger. Rewards for achieving specific milestones or finishing tasks earlier than the scheduled time are some ways of project management. These awards could be recognition at a team assembly or a physical benefit that shows a good deed. For example, the use of project management tools such as Gantt charts is continuous in aid of the efficient workflow of the project managers. How do the teachings of Atomic Habits apply to real-life problems? It is a comprehensive book that teaches multiple ways to improve our lives. Here are the most important and easy ways discussed in the book that anyone can apply to their real-life scenarios for achieving success. 1. Compound growth. Imagine your small habit changes as a snowball, rolling down the hill that gets larger and larger at the end. This meaning of the concept reflects that small improvements in daily activities can produce large benefits, just like putting a seed in the ground and watching it grow into a tree. Each of your small acts contributes to the sum of a larger goal. 2. 1% rule. Now imagine that you get 1% better by doing something every day. Eventually, such small-scale advancements can add up significantly to big strides. It's as if you are collecting raindrop by raindrop. Little by little, the bucket becomes full. This rule advises you to direct your efforts toward developing small and relevant changes regularly, which will ultimately lead to tremendous change in the future. 3. Environment design. You will get there faster if you surround yourself with a climate that helps you achieve your aims. If you're trying to get a good diet, you can get it started by placing fruits and vegetables at eye level in your refrigerator. This approach makes healthy choice selection possible without having to use just one's will in the process. By planning your environment to guide your tendencies towards positive habits, you are more likely to reach your goals. 1. Habit stacking. Link the new habit you're trying to create to a habit that you already have. Hence, you can try it. For example, if you brush your teeth always in the morning, try doing 2 minutes of meditation immediately after. What makes this technique effective is that it builds upon what you already do, giving you a link between the new habit and the routines you already have that you can do every day. 2. Motivation is overrated. Instead of relying on motivation that may come and go, it is more productive to establish an environment where goals can flourish. For example, placing your gym clothes out the evening before gets rid of obstacles to exercising in the morning. So it is not about motivation, but about convenience. 3. 2-minute rule. The easiest way to start a new habit is to take the smallest action possible for up to 2 minutes. Do you want to nurture a reading habit? Start by reading a page or two every night. Using this technique allows us to overcome procrastination and powerlessness with very small, easily performable things. 4. Feedback loops. Positive reinforcement is another useful tool to strengthen habits. Instant gratification works similarly to that feeling you get after the workout. It inclines you to follow a certain behavior or pattern. Through long-term loop cycling, the habit becomes stronger. Since it doesn't require a lot of effort based on the positive outcome, it may be easier to maintain. 5. Role of community. As you hang out with people who have the same desires or have qualities or habits that you want to adopt, you get a lot of positive impact from them. Being part of a community isn't just about the group. It can also be about the support, motivation, and accountability that one gets. Conclusion: business, project management, health, fitness, finances, and many other fields of life require multiple efforts for success. Even when we are making those efforts, some bad habits set us back and success seems impossible. James Clear has explained how we can convert our bad habits into good habits and change our lifestyles. Popular Atomic Habits quotes: "Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity." This is one reason why meaningful change does not require radical change. Small habits can make a meaningful difference by providing evidence of a new identity. And if a change is meaningful, it is actually big. That's the paradox of making small improvements. Atomic Habits, page 38. All big things come from small beginnings. The seed of every habit is a single, tiny decision. But as that decision is repeated, a habit sprouts and grows stronger. Roots entrench themselves and branches grow. The task of breaking a bad habit is like uprooting a powerful oak within us. And the task of building a good habit is like cultivating a delicate flower one day at a time.